Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video I thought I would film for you my daily downstairs routine. I don't do this every day because I'm at work 3 days a week, but on the days that I am off I definitely make sure I do a bit of tidying on the days that I'm at work, but not this much. But on the days that I am off I make sure that I do these, and on the weekend as well. As I say, maybe not every day, but when it needs doing it gets done. Obviously the toys and all that lot get tidied up every day, but the other bits and pieces that I do you will see. But I thought I would show you what I get up to, and let's get on with the video. So first of all, I'm just sorting out the settee, just pumping up the cushions, getting rid of stuff that's fallen down the back of the settee, and just generally cleaning up here. I get the wires and I'm putting the wires away. Then I'll tidy up all of Oliver's toys that he's got out. He only got a few out because I do put them away every night. Then I'll sort the table out. That's more toys. That's a box of the Toot Toot drivers that we got from a car boot sale for a bargain, but he's not really old enough to use it yet, so it's just kind of sat there. But then I'll clean the table and stuff. These are the floor wipes from Aldi, the apple flavour. I really like these, but today the stains were so bad on the table that I do actually go and get some of the apple multi-purpose spray that's from Aldi and use that instead with a microfiber cloth and a sponge. So I'm giving the high chair a squirt first to leave that to soak because it's covered in mash, and then I'm giving the table a good scrub with a sponge as well, and then I'll wipe it down with a microfiber cloth, and then I'll move onto the high chair in a minute as well. As I say, the sponge first is needed because it was covered in mashed potato from Sunday lunch from Albert. Yes, it's Tuesday and there's still mash on there for Sunday lunch, but hey. So that's that done. That's the microfiber cloth, and that's all nice and clean. And then I usually I don't mop the floor every day, but the floor underneath the table gets filthy after every single meal, so I do give that a good wipe with the spray or the wipes. I think I'm using the floor wipes here, and just giving it a good old wipe down, getting all the mashed potato and stuff that's all over the floor, getting all the crumbs up. Lots of stains, and then I put the high chair back, and then I'll just go around with a fresh wipe and just go around all the other bits of the table. I also had my hair done yesterday, so there's still hair on the floor. To be fair, from that, I did sweep it up, but my sweeping brush is useless. There's still hair from that, so giving it a good wipe was good as well. Then I'm moving all of Oliver's toys out of the way and giving the floor a wipe where his toys were and putting those back. I don't do this every day, but it's good to do it like once a week, just move his toys out and thing. And just give the floor around that area some, because there's usually yogurt or something all over the floor as well in different places. So I'm just giving wipe, then I'll give the floor a sweep. This brush is good, it's not this one that's rubbish, it's my dustpan and brush. It just doesn't pick anything up, so I'm just giving everywhere a sweep down the side of the settee and everything, picking all the bits up that I didn't get up with the wipes. Then I'll plump up this settee. It hardly needs doing much because no one really sits on it. This was really for when guests come and stuff. I've just taken something away. God knows what I've taken away there. So I'm just plumping up all the crumbs that are on the settee and just brushing on the floor so I can sweep them up. Move his little Toot Toot train thing. Sweep up down there. I always seem to get garden debris go down there, like bark and stuff, and sweep it down the whole way. And I'll carry on with that in a minute when I get down there. Then I'm just wiping the windowsill with one of the floor wipes, just giving it a good old wipe because there was coffee stains, because we sit, a windowsill is near where we sit. People trying to put the coffee on there instead of the little coffee table, which I'm now wiping now, so there's coffee stains and stuff. That mark on the radiator doesn't come off because it's when we had we squeezed in a corner sofa and it kind of melted onto there, the leatherette stuff from it, so it's no good. Now I'm wiping down the TV and the TV stand and everything in the skybox with one of the wipes, and it leaves the right smear on it, so I'm taking everything back, coming back with a microfiber cloth and just wiping that off. And then the cloth is just slightly damp, so I'm just giving the TV a bit of a wipe with that as well. Then into the hallway now, sweeping again. Sweep. There's always lots of dirt. I think I only did this yesterday and we get so much. So they're the bags to go back in the car from shopping yesterday, and shoes and stuff are still out from this morning, but I will get to those in a moment. I'm just leaving the bags there and I'll put them back into the car when I go out later. Then this is our shoe storage. It's from IKEA. Well, actually I didn't get it from IKEA. I've got the boxes from IKEA, but the actual frame I found on the my local stuff for sale, so just put the shoes away and just sweeping the rest of the hallway. Now into the downstairs loo, just squirting some bleach down the loo and leaving that to soak, spraying a bit of air freshener and using multi-purpose wipes again from Aldi just to give it a bit of a wipe. I do give it a proper wash sort of once a week, but this is just a quick sort of daily wipe down just to get rid of any germs, and yeah, just give it a nice little wiping down. There's that, a nice wipe, and I also get a fresh wipe and go onto the floor as well, and always grubby marks everywhere, so just giving the walls a wipe as well. I've always having to give walls a wipe, there's always grubby marks absolutely everywhere. That is that. Now into the kitchen, sweeping the floor again. The kitchen is usually the messiest place downstairs. The tumble dryer is out at the minute because when it's actually tucked in, it doesn't seem to work. It's not drying the clothes properly, so I think the pipe's getting twisted when it's down. So I've just pulled it out a little bit just so I can get my tumble drying stuff. I'm just putting stuff away now. Got some nappers for nursery and stuff out there. That's when I'm recycling. So just putting that so I can put it away later. It's my MVQ folder that I put in the room to give you motivation to do it. But I won't now. I'm spraying the multi-purpose cleaner again, getting rid of stuff that we don't need. And now I am emptying the bin, which I'm going to put straight outside. And the stupid bag on the light shade that we don't need anymore, it's so old. I'm putting the bag outside, and then I'll put a fresh one in, which took me absolutely ages. This is like 4 times zoomed up, so that is how long it took me to do it. Finally might get into it in a minute. Are we in? Yeah, we're in. So that's that. I keep the bin under the sink in the cupboard because I don't like it out. That's just me. I'm giving everything a wipe down with a microfiber cloth because I've left the stuff to do its work for a few minutes while I was doing the bin. Just wipe down the tiles and stuff. And wipe the sides, and that handle on the oven always gets so dirty. I don't know why. Crumbs from cooking and stuff. I'm just washing the cooker now. Yeah, well, it wasn't dirty because I had only done it the other day, so I'm just giving a wipe down. So we had coma and it splashed everywhere last night. So just giving that a bit of a wipe down. They're doing a bit more sweeping. It gets everywhere. I'm recycling again. Wiping this side. It's not a very big kitchen, so it doesn't really take long to do. Still got my ironing pad down at the bottom there, but if you watch my videos, you'll see it all at the time. And then we're giving this side a wipe down. I've already done the washing up, as you can see. I did that before when Oliver was still up. He's down for a nap at the minute. Then I will just, the cat eats just down there, so I'm just wiping up cat food that's gone hard on the floor. Just it within a day, putting his mat back down, which I washed, and just any spots. I only mopped the other day, and I mop sort of every week properly, so I'm just like getting any marks that are on the floor up with a microfiber cloth and my spray. Then I'm just getting rid of stuff there. I don't know what I'm doing there. I'm putting stuff away. Sweeping again. And then I'm getting some tumble drying out so it's dry, and I realised the stuff in the washer hadn't been done yet, so I just folded up all this stuff. There's no more tumble drying to go in as yet. Put all that away on the stairs, ready to go upstairs. Then I'm putting a wash in. So it's like there's not much in there, so I'm just having a quick look upstairs to see if there's any more washing that needs to go in, because I hate it when you put the washing on and then you find a random sock that needs to be put away. So I'll be on my way back down in a second. Here I am. Found a nappy up there, so that's gone in the bin, and some more, and some whites that's just gone in the thing. So that's gone on to wash now, and now I'm just sweeping up. This is my useless dustpan and brush. Absolutely useless. Really, really is. But I do my best with it, and that is everything. That is what I do on a daily basis. So that is my daily cleaning routine. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed already, please do, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye!